In this tutorial, I will show you the fastest and easiest way to make your selections extremely sharp in Photoshop. Well, to get started, we need to first make a selection to an object. That would be done by using either the Quick Selection tool, Magic Wand tool, or Object Selection tool. So most people would probably use either the Magic Wand tool or a Quick Selection tool. So let's use this Quick Selection tool and select our pencil as the object for our picture. Once you have selected most of it, zoom in and select more. See how it's very pixelated and very messy. Just go in and select more of the pixels. If you're wondering how I'm zooming in and out, you hold Option on Mac and use your scroll wheel on your mouse to zoom in and out. Command to move left and right using the scroll wheel also. Once you have selected your object, we need to add a layer mask. You do that by coming down here, pressing the layer mask, and you will see this. Once you see the black and white negative picture of the image, we will add a solid black background to see exactly what we need to work on. So we do that by going right next to the layer mask, clicking on the contrast circle, and clicking on solid color and changing the color to black. Now watch what happens when we put the black background behind the pencil. We can clearly see that this is very pixelated and not what we want at all. Now here is what we do to completely make it sharp and beautiful. You will click on the negative layer mask on the pencil and then select a mask. If you don't see that on properties, you need to go to window and then make sure properties is selected and then come back and select layer and mask. It's also up here if you want. Click wherever you would like. Once you have clicked it, it will load and you will see this. See, it's already looking very nice because I was fiddling around with it, but your one should look like this. This is what it should look like for you. It should be the same as how you saw it before. Now, with the smooth bar, it will smooth out the edges. It should be very simple, very self-explanatory. It already does a very good job of smoothing it. You could just use this and leave it. But to perfect it, we will use the other sliders as well. Move the slider and see where you best like it. For me, about 50 is pretty good. Gets rid of the bumps and sharp edges. And then feather. Feather is basically adding a halo effect to your selection. It kind of blurs out the edges of the selection, which helps with making it sharper. So we will select until it has a small white halo. I think that's about right. Now with contrast, we will get rid of that halo, making it look extremely sharp. I think right about here is good. You don't really need to touch Shift Edge, but what it basically does is selects more or less of the selection you've already made. So if you increase the Shift Edge, you can see it selects more of the background, increasing the space of your selection, and decreasing it makes the selection smaller. And in my case, I think decreasing a little bit does help, gets rid of it. When we zoom in, we can see it's very smooth and sharp. And these are very minute things, very hard to notice, but now it looks very nice and you can use this pretty much anywhere you want. Once you have adjusted your selection to perfection, press OK. It will give you this selection. All you want to do is click on the pencil picture and then Command C to copy, make a new layer, and then Command V to paste it. You can hide the second layer and you'll see it's so much smoother. Much smoother. And you are done. This is all you need to do. This is the fastest, simplest, and most effective way to make any selection sharp, smooth, and beautiful. I hope this helped you out and made your life just a little bit easier. That's what I'm here to do. And until next time.